When the Buddha was alive, there was a group of young monks in the kingdom of Frivolous who often gathered to chat during the rainy season retreat. Some told jokes, others imitated lay people for amusement, and the monastery was often filled with laughter. Seeing this, an elder monk reminded them, "You are monks in training. How can you behave in such a playful way?" The young monks replied, "We're just having fun and cheering each other up. There's no harm in that." When the Buddha heard about this, he gathered the monks and said, "If a monk speaks useless words, his mind becomes scattered. When the mind is scattered, concentration cannot arise. Without concentration, wisdom cannot arise. If one person speaks meaningless words and 100 people hear them, then 100 minds become distracted. That is 100-fold loss." From then on, the Buddha established a precept forbidding frivolous, flattering, or pleasure-seeking speech that wastes the strength of one's cultivation. The Buddha called this kind of speech fanciful talk, words that sound pleasant but lack true meaning. This includes idle gossip, flattery, exaggeration, jokes made merely to please others, or false compliments. Though such talk seems harmless, it quietly pulls us away from inner calm. When we speak this way, it's often because we want to show ourselves, to be liked, to seem clever, to feel important. But the path of practice is the opposite. It trains the heart toward equality and humility, not to compete, not to show off. The more we crave attention, the more restless our hearts become, and the further we drift from clarity and peace. Losing mindfulness has serious consequences. Mindfulness is like a lamp that illuminates what is real, both inside and out. When the mind is scattered, the lamp flickers, and we can no longer see clearly. Without mindfulness, concentration cannot arise. Without concentration, wisdom cannot develop. A restless mind is easily led by emotions. One harsh word and we're angry. One stray thought and we're anxious. We act impulsively, speak harshly, and later regret it. Over time, the heart becomes more and more unsettled, unable to find even a moment of peace. This is the real harm of fanciful speech. It drains our strength and takes away our inner stillness. So, the Buddha taught that avoiding frivolous or decorative speech is not a restriction, but a protection for the mind. Guarding our speech is like guarding a gate. When the gate is closed, distractions cannot enter, and the heart naturally becomes pure. The fewer unnecessary words we speak, the quieter the mind becomes. When the mind is quiet, concentration arises, and with concentration, wisdom unfolds. Before we speak, we can ask ourselves a few questions. Is this true? Is it kind? Is it helpful? Will it harm anyone? Is this the right time to say it? If any of the answers is no, it's best not to speak. Words that bring peace or understanding are right speech. Words spoken just to please, show off, or fill the silence are fanciful talk. When others start idle chatter, we can gently change the topic, or simply stay silent. Silence is not coldness, it is wisdom. Ultimately, refraining from fanciful talk doesn't mean becoming silent, but learning to make every word mindful and meaningful. Words that bring peace are kind speech. Words better left unsaid, silence itself, is compassion. The Buddha said, "Guard your speech as you guard your mind, for a person's words reveal the state of their heart."